Hi, this is Rhonda Vincent, and you're listening to the Bluegrass Blog Report.
Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? When I return, you'll be waiting. Will you be loving another man? Thanks, folks.
Well, good morning. My name is David Crow, and I am the president of the IBMA. And I'm here this morning to welcome you and to get our press conference started to tell you about this year's nominees for the 2006 IBMA Awards.
Hall of Honor was established back in 1991, and to receive induction into the Hall of Honor is our industry's highest accolade. Very proud to announce that one of our inductees this year is actually a group. They're America's first family of bluegrass gospel music, the Lewis family from Lincolnton, Georgia. Absolutely.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Howdy, folks. Good to have you folks here. We're delighted to be here to announce the nominees for another big year in the world of bluegrass, and thank you all for coming. So, Rhonda, we'll get started?
Sure enough. Well, to start this morning, we're going to begin with the nominees for Album of the Year. And this award is for outstanding recorded performance and honors the artist, producer, and label. This year's finalists are Celebration of Life, Musicians Against Childhood Cancer, produced by Bob Kelly for Skaggs Family Records.
Cherry Holmes by Cherry Holmes on Skaggs Family Records, produced by Ben Isaacs.
Cornbread Nation by Tim O'Brien, produced by Tim O'Brien for Sugar Hill.
Let Her Go Boys by Michael Cleveland, produced by Jeff White and Michael Cleveland for Rhonda Records.
And Marbletown by Blue Highway, produced by Scott Rouse for Rhonda Records. The Instrumental Group of the Year award recognizes the group who has shown outstanding instrumental work in their performances and recordings during the eligibility period. This year's nominees are Blue Highway, Allison Krauss and Union Station, the Del McCoury Band, Mountain Heart, and Ricky Skaggs and Darren Vincent and Kentucky Thunder.
The Instrumental Album of the Year recognizes the outstanding album featured instrumental music on at least 50% of the songs. This year's finalists are
The Best Kept Secret by Jerry Douglas, produced by Jerry Douglas for Koch Records.
Hothead Blues by Jim Mills, produced by Jim Mills for Sugar Hill.
Let Her Go Boys by Michael Cleveland, produced by Jeff White and Michael Cleveland for Rounder Records.
Not Too Far from the Tree, a collection of guitar duets with heroes and friends by Brian Sutton with special guest, produced by Brian Sutton for Sugar Hill.
And Three Ring Circle by Rob Ikes, Andy Leftwich, and Dave Pomeroy, produced by Rob Ikes, Andy Leftwich, and Dave Pomeroy for Earwave. Our next nominees have shown outstanding vocal performance work, both in their shows and on recordings. And unless we retire Doyle, I don't think I have a chance for this one.
I'm trying to get my falsetto up, you know.
Oh, yeah. The nominees for Vocal Group of the Year are Blue Highway, Allison Krauss and Union Station, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, The Graskels, and darn it, Doyle, Lawson, and Quicksilver.
Oh, gracious. Now you make right. Anyway.
Don't be singing my song, Doyle.
looking for a sponsor, you know. This year's nominees for the Gospel Recorded Performance of the Year are the song He Goes to Church by Cherry Holmes, produced by Ben Isaacs for Skaggs Family.
The album Getting Ready by Blue Ridge, produced by Blue Ridge and Wes Easter for Pinecastle.
The song Lazarus by Blue Highway on Rounder Records, produced by Scott Rouse.
The album He Lives in Me by Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver, produced for Crossroads by Doyle Lawson.
And the album When the Morning Comes by Paul Williams and the Victor Trio, produced by Paul Williams for Rebel Records.
The Instrumental Performers of the Year recognize artists who have shown an extraordinary mastery of their instruments on records and at live performances during the eligibility period. Nominations are made in 6 categories.
For Banjo Player of the Year, the finalists are Ron Block, J.D. Crowe, Terry Balkin, Jim Mills, and Sammy Sheeler.
The nominees for Dobro Player of the Year are Mike Aldridge, Jerry Douglas, Rob Ikes, Randy Coors, and the Dobro Player of the Year right now, Phil Ledbetter.
The Bass Player of the Year nominees are Barry Bells, Mike Bubb, Jason Moore, Misty Raines, and Marshall Wilburn.
The finalists for Fiddle Player of the Year, and the first one is always my Fiddle Player of the Year, Mr. Hunter Berry, Jason Carter, Michael Cleveland, Stuart Duncan, and Ron Stewart.
And for the Guitar Player of the Year are Jim Hurst, Tony Rice, Kenny Smith, Brian Sutton, and Josh Webbs.
Yay, Josh, yes. The Mandolin Player of the Year nominees are Sam Bush, Mike Compton, Doyle Lawson, Ronnie McCoury, and Adam Steffi.
What if we have a bluegrass mafia we could contact?
I don't know.
I used to work with some of them, anyway. The Emerging Artist of the Year is the award for a group or individual new to the national and international bluegrass scene who has made considerable advances artistically or commercially during the eligibility period. And the nominees are Audie Blaylock and Red Lion, 3 Fox Drive. Blue Moon Rising, Michael Cleveland and Flamekeeper, and the Steep Canyon Rangers.
The Song of the Year is the award that recognizes the songwriters and performing artists for the year's outstanding song. The 5 nominees are Brand New Heartache by Cherry Holmes, written by Sia Lee Cherry Holmes.
Look Down That Lonesome Road by Tim O'Brien, written by Tim O'Brien.
He Lives in Me by Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver, written by Francis P. Simpson.
Marble Town by Blue Highway, written by Mark Knopfler.
Train Long Gone by Claire Lynch, written by Dennis Lind.
The Female Vocalist of the Year award recognizes the year's outstanding female vocalist based on recording and in-person performances. And the finalists are Dale Ann Bradley, Claire Lynch, Sonia Isaacs, Allison Krauss, and let's see, I'm having trouble reading this. Oh, Rhonda Vincent.
This category is a bit unique this year in that there was a tie, and so there are 6 nominees instead of 5. And it's for Male Vocalist of the Year, recognizes the year's outstanding male vocalist based on recorded and in-person performance. And the nominees are Russell Moore, Ronnie Bowman, Tim O'Brien, Marty Rabin, Larry Sparks, and Dan Tominski.
And the Entertainer of the Year award honors the performing act who displayed the greatest competence in all aspects of the entertainment field, including recorded and in-person performance, public acceptance, attitude, leadership, and overall contributions to the bluegrass music image. And the nominees are
Cherry Holmes.
And you got the other one, too.
Okay, I'll take it too. The Graskels.
The Dale McCoury Band.
Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver.
And Rhonda Vincent and the Rage.
Did everybody get those? Any questions?
Well, we probably can catch that. We can catch a Shoney's buffet now. Well, thank you, folks, for coming. We've enjoyed it, and good luck to everybody, us included.
Yeah.
Get on the simple road that sounds too good to be true. It probably is. In a 68 Camaro, little girl, a big lane, bushes flying like an arrow across a country trail.